Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Oh my gosh, I really need to figure out an introduction because mine suck. Just saying. So today's video is going to be an empties video and here is my box of empties. So because there are so many things to talk about today, what I'm going to do is just basically show you the product, give a little brief review on it and then say whether I would repurchase it again or not, and then move on to the next thing because I don't have time to fully go into depth on the products because there are a lot here. But if there's anything that you do want to see a more in-depth review of, then just leave me a comment down below and I will get onto that. Probably I'll do a blog post on it or something. So yeah, be sure to do that if you want to see more of anything that I show you guys today. I'm going to try and do this in some sort of an order, just because otherwise it'll just be confusing and we'll be all over the place. So yeah, I'm going to try to, but we'll see how we go. So the first things are hair care related, and I've finished up 3 shampoos this month, or not this month, just over the past few months I guess. The first is the Protane Naturals Moroccan Argan shampoo. I picked this up from Aldi. I did actually quite like it. It smelled really good and made my hair smell really nice too. And I like this for the summertime when my hair is a bit more damaged because of the sun and that kind of thing. So yeah, I would repurchase that. Next is the Herbal Essences Honey I'm Strong shampoo. This stuff smells so good, oh my gosh, it smells so good. I don't actually have damaged hair, but I did feel that it did leave my hair nice and soft and nourished, and I think that this is kind of more of a wintertime scent just because it's rich and nourishing. So I probably will repurchase this again in the winter. So yes, I would repurchase it. Last is Head & Shoulders. My bottle has seen better days. This is just the Hydrating Smooth and Silky one. Standard, I buy this all the time. I don't really have dandruff anymore, but I just think it smells really good. So yes, I would repurchase. Next up is Bodycare stuff. So the first thing is, oh, almost dropping them. The Dirty Works Glow Girl Buttery Salt Scrub. I did actually talk about this quite a bit on my blog and I did really like it and I thought it was great until I tried Soap and Glory and realised that there's a massive difference between them. So this wasn't a bad product, but it's just actually not as nourishing compared to other things out there. So I probably won't repurchase this. Next is the Spa Mystique Berries Body Butter. I actually mentioned this, I think, in my first ever favourites video that I did here on my YouTube channel. And I love it because it smells really nice, but now that I understand a lot more about beauty and have tried so many more products since when I made that video, I see that this is actually not a very good body butter. It smells great, but it doesn't really do anything for my skin. So I probably won't repurchase this. Last is this, well, last for body care stuff, is the Nair Pretty Mini Wax Strips. Just standard wax strips for face, bikini and sensitive areas. Love these, will always repurchase them. Next up is skincare. I've actually used up a lot of skincare things over the past probably 5 or 6 months, but I just haven't thrown out the packaging because I'm like, oh, there's a little bit left in there when there really isn't. So that's why that there's so many of these right now. It's just because I've had them for so long. So the first is the Johnson's Baby Wipes. I use these to take off my makeup just because they're a lot cheaper than buying simple ones or something. And they're not bad, but you do kind of have to work hard to take your makeup off. And now I use a micellar water instead of makeup wipes. So I probably won't repurchase these just because they kind of dried out by the end of the packet because there's so many in there and it takes so long to use them up. So yeah, but I mean, they're not bad, but I just don't think I'll repurchase them. Next, makeup wipes are the Wotnot facial wipes for sensitive skin. I got these as a sample in a Bella box and they're not bad. I just think that there's so much product on there that it left my skin feeling really oily and just ugh, I just needed to wash my face because it just felt disgusting. So I won't repurchase these. Super boring, really standard Swisspers. These are just cotton rounds. A lot more expensive than other ones, but they're a lot nicer to use. So yeah, I'll repurchase them. I'm not in a hurry to because I already have some, but I will eventually. Next is the Michael Todd True Organics Charcoal Detox cleanser, blah blah blah. Michael Todd was all the rage on YouTube last year. I don't know why, but it just was. It blew up and everyone was talking about it. So I tried this one and I did like this cleanser. It's just a little bit annoying to buy because you have to buy it offline, like on their website, which isn't a bad thing really, but I didn't repurchase it, but I would probably repurchase it. What I liked about this is that you can use it on your eyes to remove like any eye makeup and it won't irritate them. So that made that step a lot easier. The Dickinson's All Natural Witch Hazel, I used this up maybe a month ago, but it's taken me that long to do anything with my empties, so it is still here obviously. Really standard toner. I don't know if I'll actually repurchase it just because I've been trying out so many other ones and I feel like that there are just others that do more for your skin. I didn't really think that this did anything exciting. Like, it kind of clarified and removed any extra makeup, but it didn't make my skin feel that incredible that I would go and buy it again, but it wasn't a bad product. The Simple Clear Skin Oil Balancing Moisturiser, I used to be like obsessed with this stuff, but now it just doesn't really do enough for my skin anymore, so I'm not going to go and repurchase this because I just think that there are other moisturisers out there that are better. Maybe if you have like no fuss skin and you're a no fuss skincare kind of person, or you're younger so you just want something that feels nice but that's not going to be like too expensive, then yeah, go and pick this up, but I won't repurchase it. The Garnier Anti-Dark Spot Renovator Night. This is basically a dark spot correcting serum. To be honest, I don't really know how much this actually did for my dark spots because I'm using other things now. Like I haven't used this for months and my skin is improving. So I don't think I'll go and buy it again because I just think that there are other serums out there that work a lot better. But maybe if you don't have too stubborn dark spots, it might work. But for me, it just didn't do it for me. I have a few things from the Body Shop's Tea Tree Skin Clearing Lotion range. I've tried many a thing from that range over the years and nothing has really ever wowed me enough to go and repurchase it, and it's the same with these three things sadly. The first is the Blemish Fade Night Lotion. Once again, this is basically a lotion that will help fade blemishes and spots and marks left after spots and that kind of thing. I don't really think it did anything radical because once again, just like with the Garnier serum, I'm not using this anymore and my skin is still improving, so I won't repurchase. Tea Tree Skin Clearing Night Lotion, or just Skin Clearing Lotion. Yeah, this stuff just didn't wow me, and not that I think that there are products out there that are miracle workers, but I'm just trying out other things that are working just as well, if not better, so I'm not going to repurchase this. The last little Body Shop one is the Tea Tree Blemish Gel. So this is basically like gel and then it's got this little doe foot applicator and you pop that onto spots. To be honest, I think that the tea tree oil, like the little jar of oil that you get, which is cheaper, actually works better and lasts longer. So I won't repurchase this, but the tea tree oil is good as a spot treatment. So check that one out if you're after one. Last skincare item is the Synthesis Hydrate Tonic. And this is a little sample that I got in a Bella box, and it's basically kind of just like a toner mist thing that you just spray onto your face like this, and just makes your skin feel nice. It smells super organic, but I didn't actually mind that because it's quite a relaxing scent. And I don't know how much the full size of this costs, so I would repurchase it as long as it's not like too expensive. I was a bit sad that I used that all up. We're down to the last two products. Yay! Oh, here you go. There they are. And they are makeup products. The first is the Rimmel Wake Me Up Foundation. This was like the first proper makeup product that I used up and it felt so good. Oh my gosh. It may look like there's lots left in there, but I actually was scraping the sides so much till I was just like, okay, I give up. I'm going to go buy a new one. And I did repurchase it. So that answers that. Love this foundation. It's my go-to and I'm wearing it today. And the last thing is the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Cat Eyes Mascara. I've had this for probably a year and a half now. The wand looks like that. I did really like this mascara, but it's kind of dried up and is now making my eyes itchy when I use it. So I'm like, okay, it's time to toss that into the bin. but I would go and repurchase this. I'm just not going to yet because I have like 5 other mascaras right now to use up, but it is a good mascara. Well, there we go, all of my empties. I hope that this video wasn't too rushed. I just was trying to get through them as quickly as possible because, as you can see, there was a lot. So that basically is it now. I just thought I'd ask you guys a little question before we left. I don't know where we're leaving to, but before we left, should I cut my hair? As you can see, it's quite long, but it's kind of like, I just kind of want to cut it. So, and by cut it I mean like cut it quite short. So I don't know, but what do you guys think? Should I keep it longer for the winter, or should I just do it and give it the chop? Let me know in a comment down below. So now I'm really gonna like end this video now, stop rambling. All of my links will be in the description box. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of me. So that is everything, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!